What's up, friends, and welcome back to another episode on my channel. Please excuse me every time I say ow because my foot is trying to run away on me. Anyway, and I forgot to charge up my feet again. Give me 1 second, guys. Why is it that I always go the wrong way? There we go. Now I'm all comfy for story time. And our last story time, which, if you just joining me, it's we are currently approaching part 7. No, part 8, sorry. I did part 7 a couple days ago. But in case you missed part 7, then let me quickly bring you up to speed. John's date went so well with Hallie that approximately 2 weeks later, John's 2 kids and Hallie's 2 kids all decided to go bowling. And although John was met with some protests, they all decided then to wear a suit. And now, without further information, let's begin with part 8. Peter and James felt kind of strange as they crawled out of their dad's Jeep wearing a suit. But like that, they, like John said to them just moments earlier, they wanted to make a good impression. As Peter got out, he could not help but think that this might soon be his new mom. Would he ever be able to have a connection with her almost as good as Sarah, the son of Sarah, made him walk in the bowling alley a little more slowly. But Peter knew that he couldn't be um, moping around for his dad. So, despite what he truly felt, he put on the biggest smile he could muster, and he lifted his hand up so high people could think he was resembling a giraffe. Once the four of them got, once the crew got their shoes, they were surprised to see how much fun they were having. And before they knew it, 4 hours had elapsed. They originally had booked the bowling alley for 2 hours, but the group was having so much fun that they convinced their father to book their lane for another 2 hours. When they dropped Harry and the kids off at their apartment, the little family got to debrief. So, what did you think? John asked the moment that they stepped out the car. And you can be honest, John said, not really sure what would come out of their mouth. Immediately, James piped up, I like the her daughter is nice. What about the brother? I like him too. Initially, he didn't. Initially, I didn't like him, but after a little bit, I found myself gravitating to them both. What about you, Peter? Peter paused, choosing his words carefully. Um, I like them. He, Paul, Peter stopped, and John could sense um that Peter wanted to say something else, but he prompted. But are you gonna end up marrying Hallie? There was the big rush. Do you want me to? He asked, half of him thinking that both of the boys would say no, especially since it had just hit the 2 year mark. Oh, yes, 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 James said. Okay, James. Peter? Uh, do you want me to? I do, but I I don't want you to want us to forget mommy. John knew that this conversation could not wait till the little family reached their destination. So instead, John pulled over to the side of the road and told Peter to climb in the front and James to climb into the seat that his brother had just vacated. Kids, I want to make one thing clear. He just slowly looked at them both in the eye. I would never forget Sarah, but I understand your concern. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. The day of the accident, Mommy, and before Mom climbed in the raft, she turned to me and said, if this goes south and one of us don't make it, I want us to promise each other that the other one will find love again. Whether it's 2 years or 5 years after we die. At first, I didn't know what she meant, but now I do. See, Sarah was looking out for us, but more importantly, God was looking out for us because I believe He sent Helly and her little family to us to make us whole again. You mean my son, since you have a dating profile wasn't an accident? No, Jeremiah 29. Peter, God will work all things work out for good, right? Yeah, well, if you put things like that, I think me and James are ready for a new mommy. Alright, John could barely hold back his excitement, and the rest of the um, trip went by in a matter of minutes. What do you think is going to happen in the next episode? Yeah, you know what to do if you think you know. Leave me a comment, and as always, um, please, if you like this episode, please hit that like button, and if you haven't yet, please hit that red subscribe button, because if you do, you will never miss a beat. Bye.